go on deluding ourselves. The Romans can now do what they want with us.
You forget that the Romans have given us their word. We have signed a pact with Censorino.
Yes, and we must honor it.
They will only do so for as long as it suits them. They demanded 300 hostages, and we surrendered them. They demanded arms, money, weapons of war, and we supplied them. What else can they claim? Our granaries are empty.
We can buy from the Phoenicians. We still have plenty of gold.
That's true. You forget the Romans have blocked our supply lines, and that they will certainly prevent the movement of our ships. We are besieged, and though you choose to ignore it, one day in their own good time, they will scale our defenseless walls and massacre us all.
You cannot adopt this attitude. Yes, we have given arms to the Romans, but we can force them again in secret.
But what about the pact? We have given our word.
We aren't the first to break it.
We shall rearm under their noses, transform every ship into a ship of war, and in the place of one, 10 shall rise. Here is your opportunity. Seize it!
Now is the time we must throw off the shackles. For 100 years, the Romans have sought to destroy us. They shall not succeed now.
There is sense in what he says. We are undefeated, and Carthage shall not die undefended. Besides, there is nothing else left for us. We cannot trust the Romans. Put all your energies towards this and be ready to sacrifice all you possess. Your arms, your lands. Be ready to defend home and country with the last drop of your blood. Because if you do not do it now, it may soon be too late.
No, Hermione, I do not think as you do. I feel we should trust the Romans. I admit that in their quest for glory, they seek to dominate us. But if we are sensible and act with caution, send gifts to Scipio, it could be...
I disagree. You're mistaken if you think to save your life like that. Go on as we are, and in the end, we shall find the Romans occupying our bed some morning.
For us, there is but one possible escape from bondage. To battle as victors.
You are young, Zua, and battles excite you. You see in them an opportunity to earn your place in history. But what you do not appear to realize is that your glory will lie buried beneath the ruins of Carthage. The time has come to set aside all illusions of victory. You all know that for years I have upheld you in the fight against Rome. But I cannot ignore our present position. Don't you see that defenseless as we are, we cannot stop the Roman legions. Resist now, and the destruction of Carthage shall be their answer.
I agree with Asdrubal. His advice is good advice.
What do you have?
Send our ambassadors to Censorino.
Do not be robbed of reason because of a moment of panic. Bide your time, employ a little cunning, and within 3 months we'll have them purring like kittens. You forget these Romans are most peasants. Their way of life is crude. Some gold and a few lovely girls might well produce a miracle.
You could be right. If not that so, Hermione.
Yes, we'll teach these Romans a lesson with the help of the loveliest girls in Carthage.
I do not see what is to be gained by it. We cannot feed our people, and our seaways are in Roman hands.
I say we must fight. We will forge new arms without delay. Our homes, wives, and children shall not perish beneath the Roman yoke. There is still time. We must fight and win or die in the attempt.
Yes!
In Balmolok's temple, they're sacrificing a Roman woman whose life I promised to save.
What has this to do with us? Our only concern is with Carthage.
The priests of Balmolok have ignored the strict orders that I issued to them. I protest, and in the name of the council I declare their conduct today is an outrage.
The plebes loathe the Romans, Vega. They are aware the Romans want the destruction of Carthage. And no power on earth will now save the woman Fulvia, a Roman.
But she must not die. When we come to bargain with the Romans, we might find her useful as a bait for Scipio.
Are you interested in Scipio or the girl? I didn't realize you were so concerned about your country, Figo.
That Roman has made a weakling of you. Why don't you go and roast with her?
If we do not save her from Moloch, we shall all certainly perish as reprisal.
But wasn't it you who always maintained we'd nothing to fear from Scipio? And didn't you say a minute ago we'd soon have them purring like kittens?
But this is madness. She'll bring disaster.
She cannot be saved, Fago. She is already as good as dead. Neither you nor anyone else will alter that.
light of the universe.
Glory to thee, O God, light of the universe.
Creator, Father, and Mother.
Creator, Father, and Mother.
Father and
Please
Son.
help me. Oh, please have mercy on me.
Son and God.
Not a minute to be lost. The gods are with us. This is a sign. The tumult has been purposely created to show 'tis so.
For your greater glory and the salvation of the city of Carthage, accept the sacrifice of these innocents.
Burn the Roman witch first! Yes!
Help me. Please. Get him into the boat.
A Roman helping a Carthaginian?
No. A woman helping a man. Take us home.
He is one of our bitterest enemies. His one aim is to promote war, when Carthage really wants peace.
No matter what he was, Father, he's a sick man, and he needs our help. Whether he was born in Carthage or in Rome. His life is in danger, and I must save him.
Thank you.
No, 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 please. No! No!
Iran, you must forget the Roman. You can't risk your life for her.
Quickly, Sidone. To the ship with her.
Don't forget you're in exile, and should you be recognized?
I'm aware of the risk. It's worth it if I can see Ophir. The opportunity to repay a debt presented itself, and I took it.
You'd best send Astorito as messenger to Ophir. He'll tell her you're here. No one knows him. There'll be no risk.
Yes, I will go.
Good. Come, I'll tell you what to do.
Are you sure? Is he really coming? Are you telling me the truth? Can you say for certain it was Hiram?
Ophir, if you begin to doubt even me...
Did you notice what color his eyes were? Can you swear they were the same color as last time he came?
I've never heard of the gods changing the color of a man's eyes.
A lover's eyes can reflect his every mood. Joy, happiness, sadness. Have you ever been in love, Sarepta?
At least 12 times.
Really?
11 Negroes and 1 mulatto. Listen to them yelling out there. I even hear the voice of Tsur.
Poor Tsur. I don't want to hurt him, but I wouldn't marry him if my father were to beg me. He wouldn't expect it. I've waited all these years for Hiram, and I don't mean to sacrifice happiness to please my father.
I'm sure he wanted to speed up the wedding and have you sail away from Carthage to a safer place with Tsur. Tsur is in love with you.
And I care for him also, but only as a brother.
Just the way a lover hates to be thought of.
Let's see if anyone's coming.
Be patient, my child. He said he would come. The signal is the cry of an owl.
What was he like? Anyone recognize him?
He was too quick. He went like the wind. Some say he was tall, others he was small. Some swear he wore armor, others a black cloak.
And Fulvia?
Vanished like a puff of smoke.
There can be no doubt it was the work of a Roman. Don't you see? It was a sign, a warning from Censorino of what's in store for us. You, Hermione, advocate that we resist. But you are wrong, I say, because one of these days we'll find the Romans under our very bed.
Is that where you hide your gold, Articon?
Hermione, would I be so guileless? It'd take more than a Roman to get that.
I admit that maybe it is a sign to remind us of our plight and the renewal of further domination.
What if the abductor were not a Roman? Just supposing he were in exile. Someone you all know who dare not show his face in Carthage again.
If you're thinking of Hiram, you're wrong. The penalty for being caught ensures it. He knows if he returns, his life's at stake. And Hiram is much too young to want to die, I'm certain.
Hiram is not a man to fear death, as we know. There were those who thought his sentence unjust, Hermione. He fought for Carthage as we did. One mistake is not the sign of a traitor.
I still say his sentence was just.
Oh, that's old history. The matter's of no concern. What is serious is the guards must recapture the Roman.
But didn't you say you wanted to save her a minute ago?
We've had enough. We're not concerned with your vendettas, but with the fate of Carthage. Scipio's army is hammering at our gates. We cannot feed our families. This and this alone is our concern.
Quick, quick, it's Hiram.
Where's your mistress, Enchantress? Where's Hiram? I have a message from him. Usual signal.
Where's Hiram?
Down at the port. He's waiting there, in a Phoenician ship named the Hemiolia. On its prow, a dragon with white eyes. Tomorrow morning, the ship will resemble an ordinary trader. But once you're aboard, she'll spread her wings and fly away.
I understand. Tomorrow at daybreak, I'll go aboard.
Go at once to the temple and find out all you can.
Trapped. Is there another way out of this place?
If you're not afraid of a little jump.
The only things I fear are husbands. Lead on, till daybreak.
I heard a noise. Search the grounds.
What is the reason for all this noise in the middle of the night and with such an angry face?
It was Hiram.
Hiram? Who is this Hiram of whom you speak? A draft passing beneath a closed door?
It was Hiram.
It was not Hiram.
You'll not be betraying him. Because I know he's here. Hiram has returned. Despite the fact that as an exile, his presence could cost him his head, he came back. And I hazard the guess it's because of your engagement at Sur. That's love. But if you trusted me, I could be of help. Why not trust me, Ophion?
I'd sooner trust a snake.
Very well. Don't forget he dies if he's caught.
It's a pleasure to lock him out.
of exquisite beauty, come and buy! Come and buy! Come and buy!
I want something unusual.
How would you like a brazier for roasting large gentlemen?
I could have you in irons for that.
Oh, they wouldn't suit me. Tell you what, I'd say you're a man who'd appreciate the elixir of life. The trouble is, I haven't any.
Take me home at once, before I lose my temper.
What have you got there?
There's nothing. Only an old sonite knife I collected.
You know it's mine, you old rogue.
Oh, I didn't mean anything. I was only keeping in practice.
Well, you just practice on those.
Come, Zeus, you little rascal. Turn your face this way, because that way lies Carthage, a bad place that could get us into trouble. You just keep your eyes in this direction.
You'd best take care and be respectful. The god Zeus is watching you. He might think you need a lesson. If you should step outside for a breath of air, don't think you're dreaming. The transformation is complete. It's just like a market.
And don't let anyone on board.
Don't worry. Not even a draft can get past me.
You haven't changed. The second I laid eyes on you, I recognized you. Somehow the years rolled away in that temple. Is it really 5 years since you saved my life?
Sometimes I wonder if those far-off days ever existed. They're like childhood memories. You can't be sure if they're real or only imagined.
How comes it you're in Carthage?
I did not know that you had been exiled. When my father died, my mother and I were left alone in the world. It wasn't hard to persuade her. Carthage was near. I wanted to see your city.
Why did you remain there?
I hoped I might learn where to find you. It was while I was looking for you that I met Fagor. You remember him. He was with the men who came to take you away from my house back to Carthage. He recognized me, and from that moment he began to pursue me. Once he even broke into my house, and when my mother tried to stop him, he beat her most cruelly. My mother never recovered from the blows Fagor gave her. She died soon after. And Fagor, trying to force me to give in to his desire, had me arrested as a hostage.
Anyone who thwarts him, Fagor destroys. His only weapon is his cruelty.
Come on, get these urns lined up. And don't take all day.
Easy for him. Here, you do it. I've got to keep watch. Huh?
Hiram, quick! It's Ophir.
Ah, so it's you, my dusky queen. You look even better in...
Where is Ophir?
Fagor persuaded the old king and he had Ophir sent to the country house under guard of a platoon of troops. He didn't even wait till dawn.
Why?
Because he feels safer in the country house and it takes only 50 soldiers to guard the place. The wedding is taking place the day after tomorrow against all tradition. Hermione wants her married quickly for fear you might carry her off.
No, stay out of sight. Someone on the quay might recognize you. The priests of Baal Moloch have been renewing their efforts to get you back.
Who is this Ophir?
She's Hermione's daughter. She was the reason why Hiram came back to Carthage. We tried to dissuade him, but he wouldn't listen to us.
Why didn't you go with Ophir?
Because I wanted to let you know what happened. I am leaving tonight with the other slaves.
Is Fagor suspicious?
No, he persuaded Hermione to let me stay another day in Carthage.
Sidone! Sidone! Hurry, Sidone, we're sailing. We must change our plans. Fagor's suspicious, I'm sure. He's up to something, I feel it. It's 1,000 to 1 he's had Sarepta followed and knows she's here. Make haste!
I'll take charge of her.
Hello! Come quickly. We sail at once. Clear the decks. We sail at once. Osmond, to your benches! Heave! 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 Look lively away! Heave! 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 Lively! Astarito!
I'll be back.
Hurry up, take the tiller! Hurry up, no nonsense! Cut the cable. Hello! Quick! about the barrier?
We'll never get under it.
There's only one thing for it. We must cut down our topmast.
Were you frightened without me, eh? Were you?
Oh, you go away. I've enough trouble without being bothered with you.
Chamas, smile, my lovely Venus. Listen to the words of a white man who wants to discuss an absorbing theory concerning dusky maidens. What do you say?
You heard me. Go away.
Don't treat me badly, my Venus. You and I can do a lot for each other.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, yes. Just leave it to me, my gorgeous one. Let my fingers caress your satin cheek, my black pearl.
A ship of war. She's after us.
With all those oars, she's bound to catch up with us.
We'd best prepare.
Over here! Asarito, the tiller! There's a trireme on our heels!
That's a pity. Curses on Carthage. Out the back.
Shall we challenge?
No. Let them make the first move.
Get those oars to go faster! Tell those miserable curs to double speed. If they don't, I'll skin them. All row! All row! All row!
We'll have to fight it out. Increase our speed. Don't wait, Hiram. Go and warn your men. Hurry up.
Set your stroke for attack. You below there. My armor. Prepare for battle.
Turn about. Alter course. Battle speed. We're going to ram. Prepare for action. At the speed we're going, we're bound to cut her in two.
They're coming straight for us.
I was expecting it. They want to rip us apart.
Hoist your sail!
We're ready, Hiram.
Well done, men. Come on.
Hoist your sail. Take it up. Hurry.
And the boarding ladders to your battle positions.
Clear your oars. Take to your arms. They want a fight, we'll give them one. See the oarsmen alarmed!
Stay those oars! What are you waiting for? Get over there!
Follow me! Player, last time we met I was your victim. This time it's your turn.
I'm done. I'll never do it.
Nonsense! You can't! Do you suppose I'll admit defeat at their hands? Don't forget you're my soldiers and good Carthaginians!
She burns well.
We can't let them perish like that, Sidoni. We must go to their aid.
Let them burn, I say. Do you think if it were us, they'd spare us a thought?
It's horrible to watch men die like that.
It was either them or us. Those are the fortunes of war. Next time, it could be our turn. And now, Hiram, do we set sail for home?
Just drift till daybreak. Tomorrow we have an engagement with Hermione at the wedding of his daughter, Ophir.
What a day. You were very brave. It was awful. Another fright like that and I'll be an old woman before my time. And you, how can you keep so calm?
I'm never afraid.
Not even when your life's in danger?
What's the use? The gods won't spare you just because you want them to.
I believe there are ways of asking. But if fear were the one thing that guaranteed a long life, I know I'd live to be 1,000.
Do you know this, Ophir?
From the day she was born. Why do you ask?
Is she young?
Younger than you are, I should say.
Oh, is she pretty?
For me, she's the most beautiful creature in the world. But then, I'm her nurse.
Is she in love with Hiram?
Indeed, she is, very much in love. And he's even more in love with her. They make a handsome couple, like a pair of lovebirds cooing all the time when they're not kissing. But that's natural. If they didn't kiss, what sort of lovers would they be? You're in love with that Sidoni, aren't you?
Me? In love with Sidoni?
All the same, he's a fine-looking man. If I'd met him before I met that short fellow.
For all I care, you can have them both.
Both? Well, I wouldn't say no to that. My poor Ophir, getting married to Sur, and I won't even be there.
Sur? Who's he?
Only a boy, white and unlucky, for he's in love with Ophir and she'll have nothing of him. What are you doing?
Choosing a dress for the wedding. Hiram's wedding.
You're a strange one. What are you doing with that dagger? You'll cut yourself.
No fear of that. I'm not yet sure that what you tell me is true.
What do you mean?
That Hiram loves Ophir.
Unhappily for everyone, it is true. But why are you so concerned?
I'm curious, no more. If what you say proves true, I'll be the one who's made a mistake.
Do you know your way about Hermione's villa?
Do I know my way? Why, that's where I nursed Ophir as a baby.
Tomorrow, will you take us there?
Certainly.
We land as close to it as possible.
May the goddess Tanit shed her light upon you this day and all other days. Bear witness, O Tanit, at this marriage. May you watch over them is our plea.
Hermione! Hermione,
Hiram!
What do you want?
since you'd obviously never consent to giving me your daughter Ophir in marriage, I've come here today to take her for myself.
Hiram!
Odds!
Hiram, you cannot take Ophir from me as easily as that. Because first you must kill me. Draw your sword. Defend yourself. Are you afraid that I might spill your blood?
No. It's your blood I don't want to shed. Think upon it. You're young with a lifetime before you to find another. Do not make me do something I shall always regret.
Then I'll kill you.
No, sir! It's useless. It's Hiram, not you, who has my heart.
What are you waiting for? Just say the word and we'll nail him to the wall. Why don't you say it?
If the gods will it so, I cannot assent, Fagor.
But Hermione, you cannot be humiliated like this. The scoundrel cannot go unpunished. Arrest him!
Sidone! And
Guards, don't let them get away! Exterminate the traitors!
Sound the alarm! Summon the mercenaries!
Can you tell Fagor Fulvia wants to see him? Can you?
I will try.
I'll be yours. I promise. Save him.
Surrender, I said.
There. So it's you. The one man I never thought would say that to me. You who fought beside me at Horoscopa. You, Tal, who gave me courage when I needed it. Who rallied my forces when I'd almost given up at the battle with Massinissa.
Who are you to challenge me thus?
Have my years in exile changed me so much, then? Tala, do you recall being buried in mud? Wounded, crazy with thirst, trying to drink its poisonous dregs? Who was it dragged you out, Tala? Tended your pain-racked body, washed your wounds, and loved you like a brother? Does that mean nothing to you?
Hiram. You are Hiram. And you are the one I am to kill?
He stands convicted as a traitorous dog.
I refuse. I'd rather die. My soldiers would not take part in such a deed. Lower your arms and make way for this soldier of Carthage.
Traitor, you are paid to destroy our enemies.
And the soldiers will repay you with our blood.
You shall no longer lead our mercenaries. I shall instruct the council to withdraw your command.
There's no need. From this moment, Tal and his men take leave of you. And you may thank the gods that we leave in peace. Follow me.
Where are you going, Fagor?
To order their capture. Hiram will pay dearly for this audacity.
You will do as I say. And I say no man is master of his destiny unless the gods are amenable. Go summon Sora.
Yes, Hermione.
Your hero is safe.
Swear it.
If you look out of that window, you'll see him with his Ophir. No, you don't. Remember your promise to me. I'm not concerned whether you love me or not. All I know is it is you I desire. And don't you forget it.
Where is she?
She was with me, Sidone, and the others.
Sidone, look after Ophir.
No.
Take her to the Hemioria.
Hiram! No, Hiram!
Go, Ophir. I can't leave Fulvia to the tender mercies of Fagor, so do as I say. Maso, Eleo, Asterito, follow me.
Hiram!
Do you want us all?
Hiram!
Do you want us all, Hiram?
No, you follow Sidone.
Hiram! No!
Stand back, Fulvia.
Guards! To me, guards! Guards! Take them! Hurry!
Here, take
guards! They must not escape!
No, Hiram! Hiram, you must get away! Hiram! Hiram!
Get them! Guards! said, where is it? Where is the Hemiolia? Where is your ship? Where is your ship? Come on, where is it? Where? Where's the Hemiolia? Are you going to tell me?
Hey, over here, you idle dogs! Give me a hand. This one's heavy. Do I have to come and get you? By all the gods, there's a lot of you, isn't there? Come up, I said. Up! Hey, you lazy dogs, have you all died down there? Come up! Where is everyone?
Sidoni.
Where is Hiram?
Fago captured him.
Do you think he's dead?
No, I doubt if Fagor would grant Hiram a quick death. He'd prefer to play with him like a cat with a mouse.
We must save him, Sidoni.
Yes, but how? There are only 3 of us left now.
I expected to find you here with Hiram's men.
Yes, where are they?
All dead. They are all at the bottom of the sea. So much food for the fishes. It was while we were circling around to cover our tracks that Sur and the others boarded the Hemiolia.
They got Mayo. He must have talked.
Don't blame him. Who knows how they tortured him. Fagor is a master at it.
Where is Sarepta?
She is back with her mistress in Carthage.
Then Ophir has been saved too.
Are you so interested in her fate? I confess, had I to choose between losing my life or my love, I'd be in a quandary. Fortunately, the question does not arise in my case. Courage, my poor little Fulvia.
We must at least try to help Hiram. Well, perhaps there is someone among the poor people who can help us. We must go back to Carthage, whatever the risk.
Life is full of risks. That is why it is precious. Do not worry, Fulvia. We'll not desert Hiram. We cannot linger here. Every minute is vital.
He is white through and through. A real man, big and strong. I knew at once from the way he talked that he liked me. Still, you can't judge a man just by hearing him talk. It's what happens afterwards that counts. Oh, you haven't heard a word of what I've been saying.
My thoughts were with Hiram.
I'm only trying to dispel your gloom. There's no use resisting the will of the gods. Look at me. Who'd ever dreamed I'd meet a man like Astorito? And now I may never see his funny little face again. What do you want?
Tsua wishes to speak to the lady.
No, send him away. I'll see him tomorrow.
Today or tomorrow? What is the difference? You can't keep putting him off as if he were a cloth merchant.
You're right, Sarepta. Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? Don't be afraid of fear. I'm not here to reproach you. I bring news of Hiram.
He's alive, Tua? Is he back in Carthage?
No. But I know where he is and that he lives.
I'm sorry for the way I treated you. Come, sit here. Forgive me, Tua, because knowing that you love me doesn't make it easier. Where is he?
In the fortress at Bar. It's hard to accept that the only way I have of seeing you is to bring you news of him. But the blame's not yours. Nor is it Hiram's. It's destiny.
We cannot change it.
I found out how blind I had been in that one moment when you said he was the one who had your heart. It was then I realized there was no hope for me.
I didn't want to hurt you, but how else could I convince you?
I'm glad you did, because your happiness is my concern, and no one shall make you sad if I can help it.
Thank you. Oh, why cannot you be my love, Tua?
Who knows? But you have always been mine, always from when we were young and growing up together. Both of us shared our every thought and the precious secrets of childhood. Do you recall the promises that we made? I do. It was autumn, and we were both 10 years old.
It would always have been like that if it had not been for Hiram.
I know. He came between us like the raging wind of a hurricane. His strength was greater, and he won. No, I beg you. Your nearness tempts me beyond endurance. I must not give way to my despair. Goodbye, Ophir.
You were right not to marry Sur. He's not clever enough, and he's not man enough to make you happy.
Necklaces, baubles, bracelets to delight your eye. Come, sir, take your pleasure. It would be pity to leave them for the Romans.
Now then.
Perfect gift for your wife, sir.
I agree. Unfortunately, I have no wife. A pity, I know, but very useful at times.
Well, then, what about you, sir? Your wife would thank you, I'm sure.
Well, now, where's this tavern? Is it that way or this?
That way. It isn't far.
Come and buy. Necklaces, baubles, bracelets to delight your eye. My merchandise! I've been robbed! Thieves, stop them! I've been robbed! My necklaces, my silverware! Thieves! I've been robbed! Hey there! Give me back what was taken!
I was only trying to scare you. It was all a jest, you silly old
face, you scoundrel!
Sidoni! Hey, Sidoni!
Ah, Tala! Tala? You know these four?
Yes, they're Asian's relations.
Well, come inside, quickly. They're all friends at Hiram. That night, they took him to the fortress at Bar. And in the morning, Fago ordered Hiram to be flogged. 2 of his men lost their heads in the attempt. From that moment, I've had no word of Hiram.
But there must be some way of finding out if Hiram's still alive, if there's a hope of rescuing him.
That fortress at Bar is like an island isolated from the rest of the world. Its ruler is Barak, more monster than man. I lived there 6 years with a detachment of mercenaries. He's alive, I think. They're bound to have a trial. So they'll bring him back here. And when they do, we'll get him. There is not a man alive who's escaped from there. It is the burial ground of the enemies of Carthage.
Let us not talk of funerals, my friends. I fought with Hiram in Spain, and I've put by the wine we shall drink together.
There must be something we can do. No. So here we sit, dallying with our arms crossed, waiting for the jackals to throw us his corpse.
Looks like it. A second, if my memory is correct. In the dungeons there is a door. It was ordered by Hannibal. No, it's madness even to consider it, especially after that Roman attack last night. For you may be sure that after that they'll have doubled the guards.
It works. Now all we need to do is pull. Come on.
You got it from Fagor? Yes, but it was countersigned by Hermione at the bottom. You're going to show them that Burke personally will carry out their instructions. I shall find the utmost satisfaction in stretching the neck of that treacherous dog.
Harder. It's giving.
You. Tell Omar and Tungia I want them at once in the prisoner's cell. Light the fires and clear the courtyard. Collect the prisoners. I want them all to witness the end of a traitor.
Hands are up! Hold him! Hold him tight! You men go up the stairs! Quick! Come with me!
Open that cell, but open. You men take care of him. We will.
Hiram.
Hiram.
Ophir, did she get away? Is she safe?
Do not exert yourself. Stay quiet.
Omar! Tungia! Help!
Does it hurt very much?
Why is not Ophir here with you? Tell me, Fulvia, where is Ophir? And don't answer.
No one knows what has become of her.
I don't understand. What are you trying to say?
We do not know what has become of her.
You say it in such a way, I might almost think you are glad.
Perhaps I am. Surely it is better to know the truth than to live in false hope. Yes, Ophir loved you, Hiram. So much, I believe she preferred any fate rather than marriage with Saul.
Fulvia, you know something. And I want you to tell me what it is. By the gods, speak, I implore you.
If you love her so much, isn't it better to know her to be dead rather than the wife of another man?
Please, why you want to wound me like this, I don't know. But I would much rather be told bluntly than have you hint that she may be dead.
And if she were?
The truth, at last. Why hide it for so long and taunt me so cruel? I see you're true to your race and vengeful as all Romans.
Were that true, I never would have saved your life at Oroscopa.
No, I suppose not. I was unjust to you. I didn't mean it. Tell me at least that her death isn't certain, that nobody saw her die. Fulvia, swear it.
No, I didn't see her die. No, I swear it. I swear it. She's alive.
Ophir is alive.
Why did you do it? Why try to make me believe she was dead? Why do it, Fulvia?
To discover how deeply you love her. No, it is you who must forgive me.
Hey, I found a way out. There's a hoist out here they use for catapult stones. God's use has favored us at last. But we'll have to get out before it gets light. I'll come down.
Ah, so you're still alive, eh? We'll soon alter that. Now it's your turn to meet the gods. Our men are holding the stairs. How can we get him out?
I found a way out up there. Let's get here. Quickly, it's almost dawn.
The gods go with you. Easy now.
It's no time for laughter, Astorito.
I was only thinking that a net to a fish represents a trap, whilst to us it's a means of escape. It's a funny world, isn't it?
Curse the Roman dogs for reducing our women to the level of slaves while strengthening our walls.
Our young men are mobilized. Only we and the women and children are left.
Each block of stone killed 10 of them.
Come home, Grandfather. You can't stay here.
No, my son. The council has said there's no danger, so I'll stay.
They can say what they like. I know better. My father says that during the night a Roman assault party scaled the walls of the fort.
Your father's a timid man. I'd rather trust the council. And I say no one would dare to attack our city, so I'm not moving.
Come home, Grandfather.
I said no. Leave me be, boy.
I sit here, yet I wish I could help you. But my old limbs are feeble. No one wants an old man. One thing I can do is to exhort the gods to act for us and thrust out hate and violence and confound our enemies.
What do you want? Is anything amiss?
Anything amiss? Last night, Hiram was spirited from prison, Hermione.
The gods, it seems, are changing their sympathies.
No, Hermione. The fault may be ours, perhaps, because we behaved unjustly towards him.
Careful, sir. You were referring to a man who once threatened the peace of Carthage.
Or who tried to save it. Oh, I admit I thought as the others do once. But now I think if we had heeded what he said, our city would not lie beneath the atmosphere of impending death that besets it.
Hiram will join the Romans and he'll fight against us. In this city, perhaps. On this spot, have you thought of that?
No, you're wrong. Because he could have done so long ago.
He shall be found, Hermione. My soldiers are searching the city room by room, and I solemnly swear that his fate shall be that of all traitors. His head shall decorate the city gates.
Where are you going, sir?
The Romans prepare to seal our fate, and all we can do is turn on each other. Goodbye, Hermione. I can no longer endure Fago's venom.
Sir, could it be he was right?
Sir's petulant outbursts are the heroics of youth. I am certain there is another solution to our situation. One that makes sense.
If Ophir were still in Carthage, surely they'd have doubled the guard. What do you say, Towler?
No, that's a strange part of it. They've reduced the guards of the palace.
In order to trap us?
Do they take us for fools?
I'd best go and investigate.
Eh? I know just what you'll investigate. You'll slip off to a certain dusky lady.
You wrong me. Sarepta and I have nothing but the highest regard for one another.
Oh, yes, of course, it's her personality appeals to you. Well, yours happens to appeal to me, so stay where you are.
Let's try and get back to Hemiolia.
I was about to suggest it, because once we get to Fear, our only chance will be to set sail. You know where my ship is?
It's been annexed along with the rest. We could try it.
No, it's useless. The ships are tied up in the military port. Besides, we'd never get out.
If I could have found Sarepta, I'm sure she could have helped. You can blame Sidoni for stopping me.
Fulvia, do you want me to go with you?
No, Sidoni. Wait for me here.
All right. The gods go with you.
Hiram liberated, are you sure?
It was Fagor himself who told us. Hiram's men overpowered the guards and took him away.
Black-hearted Fagor. But can you be sure that Hiram has been well hidden?
I hope so. For your sake, Ophir.
How noble you are, Tsua. Such a lot has happened. The girl you knew is buried. In her place is a woman. Let us admit to each other that the past died along with our youth.
It's true, and I deplore it. I'd much rather be as we were. Those were the best times. Maybe in the future, a day will dawn when we can no longer face each other.
Do not say that. Not even in jest.
As you say, Ophir. But the possibility remains.
You will come back to see me soon.
Are you sure it's what you want?
Yes, of course. I've no friend but you.
Forgive my boldness, sir, but have you by chance any news of one called Astorito?
I was told he was among those who freed Hiram. He had a girl with him.
What color was she?
Yellow.
Yellow? What next? What a fickle little devil. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Has love fever got you too?
Yes, and I'm glad of it. My mistress isn't the only one to catch this particular disease.
I must go, Ophir.
Do you remember Roscapa? Where if you put out your hand, you could have pulled Massanisa's hair?
You were good soldiers, every one of you. If you hadn't supported me as you did, I wouldn't be here.
No, Hiram. The glory was all yours. You did it alone. We could do little.
Carthage can no longer boast of its heroes. Its history died with Hannibal.
And when you were exiled to appease Massinissa, it dealt a death blow to all resistance.
That's true. This is no longer our brave city. Now it seems a fistful of gold is worth more than loyalty.
Much is obvious, since Hannibal too is forgotten. It's almost as if they're ashamed he ever fought the Romans.
And now the Romans treat us like slaves. They mean to take Carthage and want to raise it. And as though we were beggars, they allow us to build a new city and land away from the sea.
They want to turn a seagoing nation into peasants. But before I let them, I'll fight.
Carthaginians have a proud tradition. But where shall we find another Hannibal?
The Romans attacked Piazza. It's a massacre. They're destroying houses, monuments, filling the moats. They're throwing in the dead and the wounded. It's appalling. We're finished. We're doomed. No one will escape.
I fail to understand why we have to meet now, just when the council were about to distribute offices in the new government.
It is the hour they are due to meet. Our absence will be noted with suspicion.
All that matters is that Rome and Galussa should agree to the terms of surrender and the privileges due to us. This, I understand, Galussa has personally guaranteed, providing we facilitate the Roman entry.
Yes, but what about the council?
They must be persuaded separately. That is up to us, otherwise we have no chance of attaining our object. Understand?
You have planned your moves well, Fagor.
It would not be our fault if it fails.
In the actual surrender, what part does our army play?
That is easy. Asdrubal is weak. He should be easy to convince. As for the guards, they are, as you know, already under my orders.
Quick, we must not linger. We shall be missed.
Who's that? I thought you said there was no risk of our being discovered here.
There isn't. Wait here, I'll see who it is.
Quickly, out of sight.
Fulvia.
I must talk to you.
I will join you at the council shortly.
Who is she?
A Roman who might be useful to us later. what do I owe the honor of this visit?
I told you I would stay with you. I'm here to keep my promise. They forced me to leave with them before.
Fulvia, I realize it's not love for me that prompts your visit here. Well, you're clever, I grant you that, but you've met your match. You hate me and I don't care. All that interests me is you are here.
Do not be impatient, Fago. There is time enough. And I am condemned to be yours until death separates us. But first, you must fulfill the promise you made and failed to keep. Hiram must go free.
Where is he?
That I will never tell you.
Then there is nothing that I can do.
You have only to let the Hermiolia leave the military port and place her at my disposal.
You must think I'm a fool if you believe I do that. So you can fly together.
You know that's not possible. Once the Hermiolia is safe outside the military port, your house will be my house. Your fate, my fate. I will be your woman, Fagor.
Your request is absurd.
You are capable of anything, Fagor, if you want it enough.
No, Fulvia, you are mistaken. At this moment, it is you I want, but there's nothing I can do about it.
You can, Fagor. The Hermiolia. Does she go free?
She does. She does. You have my word.
Sidoni, where is Hiram?
Gone to see Hermione with Tala.
They'll kill him.
No. But when he heard Scipio was threatening to break through at Birza, and that he was burning, pillaging, burying dead with wounded to fill the moats, he went off to be a hero. Whilst I waited here for you, as you asked.
But they'll kill him. They'll kill him.
Negotiations with Rome are no longer possible. They disregard all pacts and promises. It is now plain to us that the destruction of our city is their aim. I understand that a new Roman order will allow the reconstruction of Carthage, provided it is rebuilt where they want it. Such a condition imposed on a people who have always held their heads high is repugnant, and we reject it, though it could mean a massacre.
Your soldiers will do their duty. Unfortunately, the Romans were numerically superior to us at Birza. Despite all our efforts, we could not stem the attack. The next assault will be the last.
Let us request help of the Numidians. Do not delude yourselves. All they await is for the opportunity to ransack our ruins.
The Romans may show mercy.
The Romans have shown they have no mercy for anyone. They would not be where they are if they had. So all we can do is fight to the best of our ability and put our trust in the gods.
Hermione, I know I risk my life coming here, but I can no longer witness the state of Carthage as though I were not concerned. The people implore the help of the gods against the Romans as though it could rain from the skies. But I think the gods have already decided our fate. For the weak are doomed to destruction, and we are weak, rent by the quarrels that divide us. But there may yet be a hope for Carthage. Forget all that has passed, Hermione. Restore to me my sword and my rank. And with the help of Tyler and his mercenaries, we can unite a force strong enough to resist. Should we not succeed in crushing the Romans, we can at least confine the attack to the battleground at Birza. Through our efforts, we shall find new hope to aid us. And at least we shall face the enemy sword in hand and die like men, not cowards.
Hiram is right. Unite our people, and together with my mercenaries, we can perhaps achieve the impossible. The day you dismissed me and my soldiers, I broke my sword. But I have since found another that cannot be broken. It is Hiram, a man I am proud to follow.
I confess your concern touches my heart, whilst your eloquence is worthy of a platform in a public square. Let us be done with hypocrisies. How much gold would it take for you to pretend to resist these Romans?
Had you ever been a soldier, Fagor, you would know that courage has no price, and one does not bargain with loyalty. I beg you to listen, Hermione, because I speak also on behalf of the men who fought beside us. Say the word and we'll take up our arms with Hiram to lead us.
The time has come to decide, Hermione. The cries of our people ring in our ears. All we ask of Carthage is the permission to spill our blood for her.
Such noble and generous sentiments. Do you not agree, sir? Their heroics are appealing. But we are both aware. He pleads not for death, but for life with Ophir. Because he will surely steal your Ophir if and when he returns, covered with glory, his forehead circled with laurels.
The gods know I love Ophir, but she doesn't love me, Fagor. If the council permits, I shall serve under Hiram. I am his to command. Do we serve together, Hiram?
I thank you, Tsur. When the fight is over, Ophir shall decide.
She has already done so, but it will make no difference to us.
The young heroes of Carthage are most gallant, and there are those who could be taken in by it. But we are men of experience, and I know one at least, who will not be swayed like a woman by their show of generosity. Fagor! I vote against Hiram!
I vote for Hiram.
Hasdrubal, tomorrow our swords will flash in the morning sun at Byrsa. May the gods be on our side.
We can but hope it is not too late.
Hiram. Follow me.
Been out of my thoughts. My love for you was the flame that kept me alive and taught me the power of love.
I wish I could begin to tell you all that is in my heart. But no words can I find for such happiness.
My son, where is my son?
Have you seen my husband?
In fresh legions for the final assault. It's the truth. Bursar's finished. We have Hiram. He will defend us.
You've seen what I saw. Piles of dead and wounded lying in rivers of blood. How can Hiram alter that?
Melchior.
Bassett, I beg of you one last favor. You must kill my sons. I'd rather know them dead than slaves of the Romans.
Hiram will save us, Melchior. Hiram will not fail us.
Hasdrubal has been defeated. The cavalry attacked at Byrsa, commanded by Scipio in person.
Has he invaded the Acropolis?
No, he has retired. He'll regroup his forces and return to the attack.
And Hasdrubal?
Taken refuge in the temple, with as many as were saved and his family.
For once, Fagor, you are silent.
It's too early to talk.
Go and tell them to bandage your wounds and then go back to Byrsa. And immediately Hiram's forces are in position and ready for the attack, return here and let me know.
Why did we have to be brought here?
Because here you'll have a better chance of protection.
You must go back to battle, Hasdrubal. The only thing that matters now is that you try to save Carthage.
Carthage is beyond saving. If only I could have a word in Scipio's ear. Win his sympathy and compassion. Just suppose I were to try. Give him the assurance that Carthage will respect a new peace pact no matter what the conditions. Nothing else will save us.
I shall return home, Hasdrubal.
You must be insane.
There we will await the Romans. The women of Carthage will show them they prefer death for themselves and their children to bondage.
Silka, get me a horse at once. If I can see him. And I could induce him to see reason, all may not yet be lost.
What will become of us?
I managed to get within earshot of Scipio. There were no obvious signs that attack is imminent. Only an arrow or two from the watch.
3 days and no sign of the enemy? That's strange. Scipio cannot afford to retire without cementing his victory.
The Roman losses in the latest assaults were heavy. I think Scipio will await reinforcements before attacking again.
Go, Tua. Rejoin your men. Tell Tala to prepare for attack. Perhaps Scipio knows that we have strengthened our defense, and we can't afford to wait. Hurry, Tua.
Tala! Not you, Sidoni. The sea is your place. You were not meant to die on a battleground. Those were his very words.
Well, someone has to stay behind to help with the wounded, and who else was there?
You're old, why don't you stay?
Oh, no. If Carthage is no more, then I want no part of life. If you were a Carthaginian, you'd understand.
Hey, tell Hiram we've got the Hemiolia.
No, Etienne. Let's say nothing about the ship.
I'm sorry. I can't possibly stay here.
You can, Sidoni. You promised Hiram you'd stay here.
As you say.
We attack, men of Carthage! We attack! Advance!
Senate grows impatient, Scipio. It urges the destruction of Carthage.
Asdrubal desires audience, Scipio.
On behalf of his council?
No, on his own initiative.
Where is the harm in hearing what he has to say?
News from Piazza, where our forces have been subjected to a surprise attack by mercenaries. Things look serious, I assure you. Fury of their attack has ravaged our lines.
A strong force?
Almost as strong as ours.
Who leads it?
It's not certain.
Go and tell the council I'm ordering the army to withdraw. And you can tell Asdrubal that Scipio is disposed to receive him only if his council agrees to honorably discharge to the letter the conditions laid down by the Romans. Tomorrow I will lead our forces into battle at Biossa. I shall destroy Carthage.
I reckon we've earned things like this.
Sua's horse!
Oh, it took me a long time.
There he is. Sua. 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 Come here. Sua. Let's get into camp. Here. Here's the wine Nasian had been saving to celebrate your victory. You won't need it now, so you'd best drink it. Scipio is now preparing a last assault on the port. The outer moat is in his possession, and he's regrouping his legions behind the assault towers. As for Asdrubal, he stands ready to lead his forces. But it is a hopeless task. The Romans are mustering in thousands. Thanks to Fulvia, the Hemiolia is in our hands. I've got her well hidden.
Then don't waste any time, Sidone. Take the women and go. Ophir, Fulvia, and old Hermione if you want.
Why do you want to sacrifice your life and that of your men? It's useless to stay here. Scipio no longer needs to go through Biossa to do what he wants in Carthage.
The odds may be against our saving our city. But we can defend our honor as Carthaginians. Go, Sidone. Don't worry about us. And that good wine of Ascians will not be drunk by the Romans, I promise.
Well,
to go with you.
Greetings to you, Gallosa. What news, then?
Scipio will not receive the ambassador of Carthage.
It is his right, I know, but it belies his reputation as a man of intelligence and clemency.
He says he must obey the decision of the Senate.
That I can understand, for I too would be honored to obey a Senate able to give orders to a general as great as Scipio.
Scipio says the Senate has decided Carthage must be destroyed forthwith.
I knew that. But Scipio also knows I was prepared to facilitate his entry.
In order to spare the city, no doubt.
That is correct. What is his answer?
His answer is that he abominates traitors, even though they operate to his advantage. He prefers to break down the gates in a fair fight, and because of Hiram's resistance, that is what he will do.
Just one thing. Does Scipio heed you?
When it's convenient.
It might be he could find it convenient now. I've advocated for peace at any price, because I was convinced of the supremacy of Rome, and you may add, that as far as Rome is concerned, the offer of my modest services is still open, so long as they consent to the reconstruction of a new Carthage.
That was under consideration, but the conditions are old Carthage be destroyed. Maybe even tomorrow Scipio will begin the attack.
And when they have destroyed Carthage, the Romans will turn on you. You'll be banished to the desert together with all your Numidians.
Silence! You know not what you're saying. Be thankful that I have not had you arrested for your implied insult to the might and majesty of Rome. Goodbye, Vega.
We have to persuade Hermione to put aside all resistance. Otherwise, we shall perish with the rest.
Do not concern yourself. I've always been on the winning side. That I've proved from the day I was born.
Men of Carthage, the battle today may go against us, and let us go forward to our death unflinching, upholding our honor and glory as Carthaginian. A battle!
News of Hiram?
He battles like a tiger whilst trying to halt the advancing Romans.
But what are his chances of succeeding?
Only the gods can answer that, my child.
And Sur?
He is dead, Ophia. He died a hero's death. I did what I did because I wanted to spare you the heartache of this inhuman catastrophe. And because I hoped that once married to Sur, you both have flown to safety. But the gods ordained otherwise. Dry your tears, child. They're useless. Sarepta, take Ophia. She is in your charge. You will not deny her your devotion, I know. But should she need even more than that, you will not fail her. Go, child.
Happiness eludes her.
You were saying of the Romans?
They propose the construction of a new Carthage, and though it be inland, it's surely better than annihilation. Could even be preferable, as it would avoid vulnerability to surprise attack from the sea. If you can persuade the council to surrender, we might be called upon to govern the new Carthage. Think well, Hermione. That fool Hiram and all his heroes cannot possibly turn the tide against the might of Scipio. We have no alternative but to accept their terms. Why do you look at me like that? Could it be you don't think I'm wise?
But I do, Fago. You are a man of intelligence, coupled with an unholy cunning. A cunning that has led you to betray those who betray.
What do you mean?
I'll see you punished by the very ones you call your accomplices. By those infamous dogs that dishonor the good name of Carthage. You shall not be tried. Justice has no dealings with such as you. You will be judged by the very ones you betray so easily because you are the worst of them all.
If you think you can ruin my plans, you're mad!
Stop me then, try it. If you can pluck up courage. I'm not afraid. A weak old man's no match for brilliance, such as yours. Your hand trembles, Fago.
Do not exasperate me, Hermione!
You have not even the courage to clasp your dagger. I shall show you what happens to traitors in Carthage, and I shan't be so squeamish.
Enough.
I'll have you torn to pieces.
Enough.
Neath the hooves of Scipio's horses.
Hear enough?
Come on, it's your only chance. Kill me if you dare.
I dare.
Oh, I know you want to, yet such deeds require courage, you miserable coward.
Meet your gods!
Oh, I too was a coward. Only it has robbed me of my strength, even towards myself. It's the only kindness you've ever done. Thank you.
You cannot help him now. We must not delay. Come. Come. You must come now. Come.
We must build his funeral pyre.
The Romans will see to it.
Sarepta! Where are Sidonia and Fulvia? Why are they not with us? Tell me.
They went to the battlefield beneath Beretz.
Why didn't you tell me? Must I always be kept in the dark?
They'll be back soon, and Hiram will be with them. The gods will give them their protection.
Over here! Fulvia, quickly!
I'd almost given up.
Hiram.
It's over, as you see.
Hiram.
We've got the Hemiolia.
My life. My love. My only love.
Ophir. 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 Ophir.
Quickly, Fulvia. We must hurry.
The gods have forsaken Carthage.
Then we perish with Carthage.
Say, even to their fate.
Stop! You're making a mistake. I'm Fedor. I'm Scipio's friend.
Scipio has no friend in Carthage.
I'm his friend. I'm Fedor. Fulvia.
I'm here to keep my promise, Fagor. Now I'm yours. Yours until death.
Are you mad?
Kiss me, Fagor. Kiss
Fulvia.
me. Kiss
We've
me.
got to
You
get away.
always wanted to.
We've got to get away.
Fagor. You're mine now. You're mine. I hate you, Fagor. I've always hated you. Hiram was my only love. My only love. My only love. Hiram. Yes, Hiram.